Hello, 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 and welcome back to Newbie Builds in ServiceNow. Today, we will dive back into the Consolidated Aircraft Logistics Management System with a new user story. We're going to start building some of the foundational workspaces for the COMS user persona. I'll probably only be able to get to the aircraft workspace in this video. I want to present a list of aircraft as simple links, or maybe buttons, we'll see how it looks, that opens a new workspace tab with the aircraft details, including a list of open discrepancies, status history, and possession history. I also want to show a simple bar chart showing all aircraft grouped by status. I'll wrap this video up by creating a small single number report just to show the available aircraft in this given moment. All right, well, let's dive right into the instance here. Before I get started, I kind of wanted to show everybody how I resolved a problem I was having last video. So the problem I was having was that I couldn't get these pictures to be dynamic so that they would be a picture that corresponds with the wing of the user or the squadron, which I think I have them both set to wing right now. So let's fix that real quick. Then I'll show you how I did it. Okay, so we're going to go squadron, reference, squadron image, display value. Before, what I was trying to do is I had a whole table that was just wing images, and it was wing name, which was a reference to the wing table, and then the image that went with it. And what I was trying to do was to, when I used my get user data resource, it would pull up at the wing, and then I did a get wing image data resource that tried to pull from the wing image table based on the results of the get user. But it seemed like they were happening asynchronously because the get wing image data resource was returning null no matter what I tried to do. And I'm sure there's a better way to do that where I can assign the results of this to something or have that data resource run later or whatever. But why do that when I could just attach the images to the wing table or the squadron table? Now, when I get user, my get user returns not only the squadron, the reference to the squadron table, but also the reference to the squadron image and the wing image, which a wing logo in that case. Got to get better at consistent naming, but that's all part of the learning process. Anyway, so once I got that, I could just pass it as you saw here. So get user, result, squadron that the person's in. This is basically, I guess, how data resources.walk reference squadron image display value. And then the display value is set to the URL of the image. So this evaluates to a URL, which it applies to the image there. So that was fun. Now, back where I wanted to go, which is, I'll cancel, save. I forgot I actually did something here. And this is just a start. I'm going to have more in here. But for now, let's go back to keep working on my user story. And I have a blank page. So this is my aircraft page. So let's start by adding a header. And I think we'll stick with the same kind of images there. So container, aircraft, header. We'll copy that there for reference purposes. And I know this is kind of boring here, but this really will help when you start referencing parts. You don't have to name everything, only name the things you're going to reference, but it's just, I just like I like being in this habit. So aircraft header left. Okay, now in the center, we will actually just make the background image and that should do it. Position, size. Where's the thing I'm looking for here? Repeat, no. I thought there was like a, oh, that's right, size. We're actually gonna go 100%. So instead of going by pixels, we'll go by size. Now, the weird thing is that won't show up until I put something else in here. So we'll do some stylized text. And there you go. Now it shows up. Oddly, that's weird. But for the stylized text, let's let's go with my aircraft. Yep. All right. Let's put in the center. Okay, and I have to edit CSS for color. I forget what I did here. Is it gold? And I don't know if this lets me change the size or not. Font size. Oh, I gotta put a semicolon. Font size. Just go extra large and see what happens. Save. Yeah. Okay. Also, actually, let's make that white. Okay. And then we also want a I'm going to go with a flex container. We're going to put the stylized text inside it. We're going to have that just be as it is. I thought I could make it smaller. Oh yeah, width. Let's go 50%. Actually, maybe 35%. Okay. Let's go with percent here. We'll go see what that looks like. Or natural, neutral, yeah. No border. 20. Ignored. I got the border shown. Oh, that's a cool preview. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh yeah, perfect. We got some sort of flex issue, I guess. All right, well, let's get the user like we always do. Call this get user aircraft. Get user aircraft. And we'll go user. And for some reason in these things. It doesn't let you search normally, like you would anywhere else in ServiceNow. But here we go. User table. And record will be session user sysid. And then from that, we'll be able to look up multiple records to get our images. So this will be wing. Wait, how did I do this? Oh, I know. I'll return fields first. For now, I'm just going to return squadron image and wing logo. Got it. Now, the background of this is going to be image. Oh, that's not what I did. I actually put an image in. Just realized something. Oh, yeah, it's not doing any of my corner things. All right. Image. We're going to make that 100%. 100%. And we're going to set the image to data resource, get user aircraft, result, wing, reference, wing logo, that. There we go. We'll do the same thing over here. Make it a 100%. 100%. And we will set the value to the same thing. All right, we're getting there. I have this whole thing. I want to have a background of black. Oops. I don't think that's actually black. Okay, now it is. And we will attempt to give these cool corners, but it doesn't seem to want to do that right now. Save that. Let's just for now, let's just show a list of aircraft. Now, I don't like the actual list. I like the way it can look and feel when it's in a container. I'm sorry, not a container, a repeater. All right. So you want to add a container or a component after this. So add it after. No, you know what? Layout flexbox. Let's go with a repeater. And that repeater, let's see. So for the list of aircraft, what all do I want to show? I think for this one, I honestly only want a list of tail numbers. So let's just see. And I will actually, I'll do this. Layouts, side panels. Okay. And in that, I'm going to do that. So does this, I think I need this anymore. Oh, of course, it deletes everything in it. It's silly. All right. So we'll go like that. Now we'll get rid of this. Okay. So now in my column layout, basically the same thing, except it's going to be taller. However tall it needs to be, hopefully. And here I'm going to, first I need a data resource. So at first I'm just going to get all the airplanes because I don't have that many. I'm going to need to work on some filters, which are going to be kind of complicated. Okay, and we'll call this get aircraft list. Get aircraft list. Okay. Okay, so repeater, we will data resource, get aircraft list, get our results. That's it. So now, do I want links or button? Let's start with a button and see how it looks. And this button, yeah, I'm pretty sure I only have 2 aircraft. So I want this repeater to go vertical. Which it is. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, it went vertical already anyway. If I keep that consistent, it'll look nice. We'll see. Okay, so get some padding there. And then the buttons will need some margin. It's a little too big because some units are going to have a lot of planes. I just want there to be space. Okay. And the label will be repeater value, tail number, tail number. Display value is fine. They're the same anyway. And cool how it showed me that, huh? There we go. So I got two planes. Above this, I'm going to want, I guess, just some stylized text. And it's going to say aircraft list. How about my aircraft? That's still a little big. Okay. I don't want the whole thing to be centered, just that. Aircraft. Back to the button, I guess. Primary. There's another thing. See, the button shows that's the whole thing, but center. That's okay. Okay, let's get some borders that may or may not work. If you haven't noticed, I kind of like dark theme things. So we're gonna you can't edit text color in here. It's just not a thing, I guess. What's a good color for in here? Let's go simple white for now. Ooh, white smoke. Let's do that. Okay. Buttons are looking better. Let's go. Oh, you know what it is? It's my fault the whole time. See, that just makes no sense right there. Why it does that? Why? Why is it's like two different entities. There's a button and another, a visual button that are not the same thing. But I figured out this. It's my fault. Pixels, duh. Guess I'll keep that in the video so people can see me struggling and learning. None. I wonder if I should just do links inside the container. Stop struggling with things I don't need to be doing. Okay, so link. Do what we did before with the repeater value, tail number, display value. Apply. I'll have to actually figure out a link then. For now, I don't want it doing things, so I'll just do that. Oh, I can put icons. Airplane. Okay. What's the second at? What happens if I do 2? Oh, I get kind of like the solid one. Yeah, okay. Go with that for now. Let's all right. Oh, wait. I don't want the gap there. I want the gap. Yeah. Just have a gap. Yep. Cool. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger. I don't know why. Okay. Let's go 25. Too small. 35. Okay. That looks 150. Yeah, that looks better. Now let's make the actual links a little bigger if I can. I'll look that up off camera. Okay. Well, eventually I'm going to have a single aircraft workspace that these will go to. Okay. So now I wanted some reports. Wait, let me check my user story. Okay. List of aircraft assigned to me. I got that. A bar chart for aircraft status. Okay. So in here, I'll probably, let's see, this is a center one, a component. Probably do a grid container. And for now, I'm just going to do a 2x2. Yep. Data visualization. Okay. Okay. We got that. Group by, add, apply. Okay, there we go. I had the wrong type of chart. Okay. Then I guess over here, just add after. And I'll do that. This will be a single score. Available. Okay, that's good. Data. Aircraft. Oh, it already suggested one for me. Okay. And this source. Except, hold on. I need some conditions. Starts with FMC or BMC. You know what, I could make this easier and just say, okay, does not start with. Does not contain NMC. Same aircraft, because, you know. So thank you so much for watching. I hope watching me struggle and fail a lot is helping you learn. I know I'm learning as I go. I hope to see you for the next episode. Take care.